Yo, what's good, y'all? It's me, One Puck, again, back with another video. I think it's Thursday, June 12th, 2 p.m., 1:57 p.m. out here in, still kicking it out here in Idaho, America's best kept secret. But now it's out of the bag, so thank me later. Anyways, I just wanted to make another video. I worked last night again. I work every day. I'm really trying to be as active as possible right now. I think it's like Manly P. Hall, who was a really smart guy. Great. He's like a sage. He knew what the fuck he was talking about. But he said in one of his lectures, he's like, yo, destiny is not a passive thing. You have to be an active participant in your destiny. You have to go out and meet it. It ain't just gonna come to you if you're out sitting on your ass. So that's what I've been trying to do. I'm out here trying to meet my destiny, being hella active, have been for hella long. And so, that's what I do. I don't really sleep. I don't really sleep much. I don't know. I'm always on my shit, man. Sleep when you're dead. That's the motto. But anyways, so I'm just doing my laundry right now at the laundromat. You probably see in the background right there. But my clothes are in the dryer. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about, I watch, I'm at work. I have a lot of free time when I'm at my main job. I work nights, graveyard shift in a big warehouse, and there's nobody around really but just me. So I put my headphones on and either listen to music or listen to podcasts, and I just go about my business for 12 hours. So that offers me a chance to listen to things, look into things. And also I work with a lot of different kinds of people. So when I do have interactions with people, I just socialize at work. So with a lot of different kinds of people. So that's, that gives a perspective, being able to have those social and personal and professional interactions with people that maybe I might not, outside of work, even though I would consider some like my friends or acquaintances or whatever. I'm cool with everybody, dude. I ain't trying to fuck with nobody, and I put off that energy, so I feel like no one's really trying to fuck with me. We all work together. I try to have good relationships with people whenever possible. But anyways, I said yesterday in my video to just like be a soldier, you know what I mean? And like I have been to war, and I got homies that have been to war, and actually they're actual real soldiers trained by the military and shit, and they know a lot of shit, and they seen bodies, and they fucking shot kids and murdered people and killed people, and have been shot at and have people try to kill them. And the reasons why they were in conflict is obviously important, but it's not relevant to what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is that when I say I'm a soldier, I don't mean I'm like a military veteran soldier, and when I say the world is that we're in war right now, I don't mean in the sense of like actual. No, I mean it is war. We are in war, but I just wanted to differentiate between war, because I think when we say war, we're talking about like some fucking stupid war overseas where we're like killing fucking terrorists and shit. But anyways, we are in a war, and that's why I say be a soldier, because whether you like it or not, if you look at society, it is a war. And if you're familiar with the scriptures, you're familiar with like spiritual war. But also if you look around and just observe society and how fucked it is and how fucked the world is, you're a soldier just if you're fighting for what's good and for what's right. It doesn't mean you got to pick up a gun and go overseas and fucking shoot people and be in like the military, even though that makes you a soldier too. But if you look at the world, it's like there's all kinds of warfare going on, and it's against us. Like they're using warfare against us, like psychological warfare. We're constantly being psyched out. Chemical warfare and like the food, and drugs. Biological warfare with like COVID, for example, if that was even a real thing. But biological and chemical is kind of the thing, you know. They just attack our body. Like cyber warfare, and now they're using AI bots and algorithms and all kinds of shit they're using against us to try to control and manipulate, and they exploit the fuck out of us. And so they're using warfare against us, against your mind, against your body. And if you're in a war, that makes you a soldier, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm trying to say. And be a soldier, and that's what it is. Just be a soldier, dude. Like you have to train your mind, and you have to be conscious and aware of what is going on. Like you have to be able, if you want solutions and you want to win, because check this out. Nobody, I don't go to war expecting to lose. I want to fucking win. We're all competitive. I'm very competitive just by nature, and I don't want to lose. I'm not trying to go to war or get caught up in a war and then fucking lose. I want to fucking win. And I want to be on the good team. I don't want to be on the fucking bad team that's trying to fucking destroy the world. So you have to make your mind conscious, and you have to make your mind strong, and you have to go within yourself and fucking stand up. You know what I mean? Because they'll split your fucking mind, dude. They'll take control of your mind any way that they fucking can. And either that or they'll get you addicted to food, and you'll be fucking eating all these chemicals, and they'll give you fucking cancer, and they don't give a fuck. When I say they, what I'm referring to is more like the they is the spiritual side of the world that is evil, and the scriptures would call it evil or Satan or the devil, and it's the unseen force that destroys. And why would you want to come to this earth? None of us asked to be born. I didn't ask to come here. They say, oh, we made these agreements and deals before we came to earth. That's bullshit, because when I sign a contract, I sign it, and then I keep a record of it. So no one asked to be here. I didn't fucking ask to be here. You didn't ask to be here. We're all just here. And then once you get here, from the cradle to the grave, you're being bombarded, and they're fucking fighting against you. Like, what is this thing in the world that is constantly trying to destroy and exploit and control and malign and kill and maim? And it comes from in ourselves. It's not like, so it's this thing that exists outside of us, maybe in the universe or in the world, but it's also in ourselves, because it's like a spirit that possesses us. It's an idea that takes control of our mind. It's like this thing that gets implanted or exploited inside of us that makes us do these things. And so it's just this weird thing that we all get caught up in. Yo, that's some bullshit. Like, yo, I don't know. I'm just saying, you got to keep it real at some point. You got to look around and be like, yo, I see all this fucking drug use. All the fucking drug use. Like, people don't want to admit it, but I'll tell you right now. If you like to do drugs and you go buy some fucking coke, if you go buy some coke, in any little city or town you're at, because let's face it, drugs are fucking everywhere. There's not a city or town in this fucking entire planet that I can't go to and have drugs available to me, or at least where I'm at in the United States. I know that for a fucking fact. I can go anywhere I fucking want and there's drugs there. Anywhere. If you buy a little sack of fucking coke or meth, you're basically supporting global terrorism. You're basically condoning global terrorism. And you're thinking, oh, I'm just gonna have some fun and fucking kick it and party. But yo, that's you're literally you're supporting global terrorism. And in some other country, what they had to do to get that drugs in your fucking town, that's destroying your fucking mind. It's destroying your soul. It's destroying the communities that we live in. It's destroying, just for it to get to where you're at. The cartels, all this bad shit had happened. People are losing their fucking heads over this shit. Taking the money, all, like, dude, I don't know. Like, you have to, like, it's these things that we have to start thinking about. That you have to start thinking about. Because enough is enough, dude. We're either going to stop it or it's going to keep going, and it's only going to get worse. Like I said, I've never seen shit get better. I just seen it day by day get worse and worse. Fentanyl fucking coming from China, yo, that's warfare. The psych outs and all that shit, yo, they're fucking with us, dude. We're allowing this shit to continue on. And I say this shit, and you could call me fucking crazy or a conspiracy theorist. Look, dude, I got nothing to lose here, dude. I have nothing. I'm a fucking peasant. We're fucking peasants. You want to sit here and act like you ain't a fucking peasant, dude? And that they ain't trying to fucking keep their fucking foot on your neck? Like you're better than that? Bro, you're a fucking peasant. But I'm a peasant, and that doesn't mean I ain't a fucking legend, dude. So I got nothing to lose by saying any of this shit. What are you gonna take from me? I got nothing, dude. I'm just speaking my mind and saying, yo, fuck this shit, bro. I just grew a pair of fucking balls and was able to stand up and be like, yo, you know what? Fuck all this, dude. I looked into things enough. I ain't stupid. I'm probably the smartest motherfucker you know. And hey, I could be wrong in certain rooms with certain people, but still, my intellect, I can't be denied. I'm too fucking smart for this shit, dude. We're too smart for this. We choose to play stupid and ignorant, and it's just like, when do we reach a point when we're like, this is it, we've had enough of this shit? And I say we is the collective we of all of us, because we're all peasants, dude. I ain't no different from you. I'm a fucking human being. I'm a man, and we're really no different. So that's why, dude. And by having nothing to lose, what are they gonna do? What? I'm gonna no one's even listening anyways. No one gives a shit. Number three, what? You're gonna find out who I am? What are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking kill me? You're gonna come dox me? You're gonna call? You know what I mean? You're gonna take what little I do have? I don't give a fuck, dude. What is that gonna do? Is that gonna make me stop what I'm doing? Is that gonna make me go out and not confront my destiny and look it dead in the eye and be as, even though I might be scared and have fear in my heart, is that gonna stop me? You fucking scared? Yo, so by having this attitude, that means I got skin in the game, dude. Because we're all here together, and it's fucking bullshit. We're all being exploited. They keep us dumb. They keep us unhealthy. They keep us in this state where it's just easy to fuck with us, dude. And I don't like seeing my homies being fucked with. I don't like looking at my family and the people I love and care about and seeing this shit happen. And then seeing them so fucked, so just manipulated by it. And yo, Machiavelli said in The Prince, yo, you gotta choose a side. Ain't nobody gonna respect you if you don't choose a side, dude. Because it's going on all around. You're gonna be caught in the crossfire, and then you're just gonna be a casualty. At least if you pick a fucking side, people on whose side you pick are gonna respect you. So automatically that brings respect, and that's it. Like, pick a fucking side, dude. I got self-respect. I love myself, dude. I picked my fucking side, and I'm going, and that's it. Now I can fucking go to war, dude. If you're gonna fight this if you're gonna fight this fucking war on me every fucking day, every minute I'm awake against good fucking people who don't deserve it, like, I got something I'm gonna do something about it. And I don't give a fuck. We're all gonna die anyways. And I'm not advocating for, you know what I mean? I don't want this message to be misconstrued. But yo, one of my mentors, I'm gonna end with this, dude. One of my mentors, a really great man who did a lot for me and a lot for others, and who taught me an incredible amount of knowledge and gave me wisdom and got me closer to God. He told me a story. He was like, yo, back in the slave days, there was that's another thing, dude. Slavery, I keep saying that. They enslave your fucking soul. It's fucked, dude. And I ain't giving that shit away. Like I said, even if you give your soul away, if you sell it out, if you fucking make these deals and shit like everybody talks about, yo, that's a lie, bro. You're keeping that with you. It's going with you when you die. They ain't taking it. You're gonna have to bring that shit and lay it on the fucking table to God. It's going with you, dude. That's that psych out shit where you say, oh, I sold it or I gave it. Like, bruh, nah, dude. You're just corrupting the fuck out of it, and it's rotten. It turns rotten, and you're gonna have to take it with you like some fucking, you know what I'm saying? But yo, so there's a slave master on a plantation, and he's got all his slaves around, and a buyer comes by to buy some slaves, and he says, yo, I want to buy some slaves. And the slave master says, yeah, I got slaves for sale. And the slave buyer looks around, and he sees this dude, he sees this slave, and he's all big and strong, and he's standing up straight, and he don't look all dejected like all the other ones. He don't look defeated. He's got his head high. He's fucking something different about him. The slave buyer says, yo, what's up with that slave right there? I want to buy him. And the slave master says, oh, that guy, he's not for sale. And the slave buyer says, yo, what's up with that guy? Like, why is he so different? Why does he carry himself like that? Does he sleep in the house with you? The slave master says, nah, man, he don't sleep in the house with me, dude. He sleeps outside with all the other slaves. He's like, yo, do you like feed him different? Does he eat with you? You feed him a different diet? The slave master says, nah, man, he eats just the same as all the other slaves. He's like, well, what the fuck's up with him then? Why is he like that? Why is he carry himself like that? And the slave master says, yo, I wondered that too for a long time. And then I found out that where he's from, he's the son of a king. He's the prince. And so even though he's here, he still carries himself like royalty, like he's a prince. And that's the difference between him and the other slaves. And yo, that's the story. And the moral is, yo, if I'm from the kingdom of heaven and you're from the kingdom of heaven, and my father is the fucking most high God, the one and only God, that makes me, and I'm heir to that kingdom, and we all are, and then I come to a foreign land, I'm supposed to conduct myself, and we're supposed to conduct ourselves and carry ourselves like we're fucking royalty, instead of acting like a fucking peasant-ass slave. So that's what I was taught. That's how I learned. And we can all be like that. We should all be conducting ourselves like that. You get here and they tell you you ain't who you are. They make you forget who you are. They make you give it up, dude. Yo, fuck that. And I don't give a fuck if I sound crazy. I promise you I ain't fucking crazy, dude. But yo, that's it. I don't want to keep ranting on. I don't want to keep ranting on, dude, with this shit. I'll make another video tomorrow, probably. Plus, my clothes are probably going to be dry soon. I got shit to do, dude. But I just wanted to say this, dude. And go out there and meet your fucking destiny, dude. Be a fucking soldier, dude. Stand up. Whether you're male or female, dude, be a fucking soldier, dude. Have some fucking heart. And, you know, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for us. I wish the best for everybody. I want to see us all win, dude. I want to see us all get paper. I want to see us all fucking come out of this shit, dude. Intact, healthy. And yo, someone's got to speak up, dude, and say this shit. I'm gonna fucking say it. Because like I said, I got skin in the game, dude, and I ain't got nothing to fucking lose, dude. There ain't shit you can do to me. Whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say my piece. I'm going to meet my fucking destiny. And I'll sleep when I'm fucking dead. So, yo, God bless you. I believe in you. I'm praying for you. And if you see me, dude, say what's good, dude. Come holler at me. Say what's good. Let's do this. Let's do some cool shit. Let's have the adventure of a lifetime, dude. Let's do what should be done, dude. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, if you see me, dude, holler at me. Let me know what's good.